Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com. News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, man chops wife during argument and then ingests poison. The TTPS on the lookout for illegal pop-up carnival parties. Crime, a concern for Port of Spain business owners. And internationally, the U.S. says it has credible information about Russian kill list in potential Ukraine invasion. And now the news in detail. A Barrackpore man chopped his wife several times and then took his own life by ingesting a poisonous substance last night. 31-year-old Vashti Suraj Sukram, a housewife, currently is in critical condition at the San Fernando General Hospital. According to reports, at around 10 p.m., David Sukram, 38, was arguing with his wife outside their Kanhai Road South home when he chopped her several times with a cutlass and she collapsed on the ground. He then grabbed a bottle with a white liquid and drank it. Sukram ran to the back of the house where he died. Police said the victim, Mrs. Suraj Sukram, was chopped to her right wrist, left arm and back. In other news, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has issued a warning that they will be on the lookout for pop-up carnival parties. Videos on social media have been highlighting private parties and fetes in narrow streets and a number of backyards with little or no public health measures implemented. Police say, however, that they are aware and are mindful of such activities. Assistant Commissioner of Police Northwest Daniel Moore warns that parties outside of the NCC's safe zones will not be tolerated. He says officers are out in full force to deal with such events. The Chinese business community in Port of Spain say they are concerned over the high level of crime in the capital city. A meeting was recently held with police officers over the spate of robberies which have been plaguing Charlotte Street, now known as Chinatown. The business community says they are alarmed that gangs with guns are invading businesses, ransacking and robbing them. The meeting took place at the Chinese Association. The most recent robbery took place at Giant Supermarket, which is owned by Ferdinand Ping Lee Q, when bandits made off with $1,000, rum, and employees' personal items like phones and handbags. The business owners are calling for more patrols on the streets of Port of Spain. Another meeting is expected within 3 weeks, said a member from the Chinese Business Association. Internationally, the U.S. has written to the top United Nations human rights official that it has credible information that Russian forces are identifying Ukrainians to be killed or sent to camps if it further invades Ukraine and occupies it. A U.S. representative of the Office of the United Nations and other international organizations in Geneva alleges disturbing information recently obtained by the United States that indicates that human rights violations and abuses in the aftermath of a further invasion are being planned. As reported by CNN, the latter did not say how the U.S. obtained this information. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, man chops wife during argument and then ingests poison. The TTPS on the lookout for illegal pop-up carnival parties. Crime, a concern for Port of Spain business owners. And internationally, the U.S. says it has credible information about a Russian kill list in potential Ukraine invasion. To enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe, I am Vanessa Thomas. Aisha Wells, the Queen of Talk, she's up next.
News from the Street. News from the Street. 919FM.com.
Hey. Hey. From when they first went 50 country, I know they had to cancel because carnival. So I made my plans to go Miami, but the party's not the same as the motherland. It feels like a desert without water, but night without no cover, umbrella without shade, a costume with no parade, panorama without pan. It's like a fete with no woman, no another year gone. I'm in the town, but I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. Just give me one more chance to make it some fun in the band. All over the road. Don't keep talking, talk. Please let me get one more chance to get some fun in the band. All over the road. Don't keep talking, talk. Please let me get one more chance. I know that they made the right decision to protect the sweet twin island. I can't complain. No. But this night may got to end. Mentally I can't pretend I